music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Side. Check it.
and sports talk.
Right here.
WorldStarHitRadio.com.
And we're here. It's the Inspirational Lifestyle with Stacey J and Dre is in the building.
What's up? What's up?
We sorry we running a little late because they're filming Being Mary Jane down here at the building that the radio show is in. So we had a little trouble with the parking and getting over here. So we apologize. But we're here and we got some wonderful guests here. We have Double Dutch Aerobics experts, Michelle and her husband Sean. They're married. They teach Double Dutch Aerobics, which is really, really fun. I mean, if you're looking for a fun way to work out, because sometimes the gym is boring, you go to the gym every day. But for me, I just need something different. And so I had an opportunity to take their class, and it was awesome. It was fun. Plus, you burn like 800 to 1,000 calories in an hour. So I'd rather go for the bigger number than the smaller number, because on treadmill, I don't really be doing much.
Well, I mean, we're going to move the table out the way and let you double dutch tonight.
No. We don't have enough room for
We
that.
can do a centipede or something.
No, because the ropes would hit the wall. But I do have video footage from, I think it was maybe 2 years ago. I had an opportunity to go interview them. And I had some cameras with me. And, and it sounds like some people think like they're older so they don't know how to jump. But it's really easy and they teach you how to get back into it. You gonna jump? Because I was thinking about asking you to go to the class.
You know better.
No, you don't.
So, it used to be, how you be outside, you a kid or a shorty, and then you look over to the side and you see girls double dutch. It always was like kind of clever the way they be going in, they be sitting back like,
right.
And then they jump in and you see their feet move, they come out. You could tell, the confidence that it builds with some of them, that you can either do it or you can't.
Yeah, because it's one of those things that it's timing. Because if you go in at the wrong time, the rope gonna smack you. So you got to get the timing, and then you got to get the rhythm, because and all that. But it's really fun when you do it, and they do some amazing things. They don't just jump. And now the girls do the pop-ups and stuff. They do jumping jacks. They do push-ups,
Splits,
kicks. No, seriously. Not as just a split, but when I'm
gonna say something else. They juggle while they doing it.
No, they don't juggle. They
You
don't
know
go
what
that
I'm
far.
saying,
But you could.
They do everything.
They do.
They fry chicken. They
You
do everything.
stupid.
Jump out, take it off, jump back in.
Now that would be talent. That would be talent.
See her running through the grass.
You know what? But we're going to have them come on and tell you about themselves and where they are, because they do travel. Okay. And then they have a nice little love story of how they got together that they share with me. That's kind of interesting. But speaking of that, we've had people asking us like relationship questions and stuff like that. I mean, we're not an expert, but we are actually in a relationship, so we qualified to say a couple of things, I think. So we came up with relationship goals question of the day. So this is when people submit a question or and ask us, and we'll answer from our perspective, but hopefully there's some insight into it that may help somebody.
Before you check your...
Hey Facebook Live, I am in the building, me and Dre here. We are talking about relationship goals, and we're going to ask the question. The question is, are you okay with your partner having your lock code? Now, this is a question I'm sure you've heard many times before, and I think it's something that can always be discussed because it can help make or break a relationship. I think, you know what I mean? So it just depends. I'm saying, like, if you hide your code and all that, then that may make the person think something. And then, if you giving out the code, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be comfortable that, you're on the up and up. What you think?
I don't know. I mean...
Well, we don't have lock codes. I mean,
do I got a...
Well, we have codes. We have codes, but, I mean, I know your code, you know mine.
Yeah.
This is first time ever.
I mean,
but that's a good thing, because when you get to that place with somebody, that means that you are really in a great space, in a great relationship to do that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's where you at before you even get to the phone. Like, it's where you at. Like, it's not something that should be like it's not something that like an agenda you push on somebody. Like, look, You're gonna take me out 6 times. You ain't gonna have no lock on you. You know, and somebody got a list. You know, it's just like one of them things. But you can't really worry about that. You know, like I just didn't. When I met you, I ain't have one on it, and I didn't put one on it. And if I did, I think you had access to it. We wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
I wasn't tripping, but I was there. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they phone will explode
if you touch it.
or if you know their combination, you know what I'm saying? You got like 30 seconds to wait before everything is erased. You know, like when the government, when the building, they take all the disc out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. But it is what it is. You know, I mean, you gonna have issues, but phones. It's like, come on, man, I ain't about to.
Yeah, photos, I guess, it's become like social media. You know what I mean? Like how they say social media ruins relationships because of maybe things you post or say, and then the other person's not comfortable with that, and y'all don't have an understanding of, of learning each other's personality to go, if I post this may, cause a problem. So now with phones, people are so attached to their phones by the hip, and it's like a privacy thing, you just don't want nobody picking up your phone, and it's like, what are you doing? So
you see cats that hold their phones like a holster. Remember Clint Eastwood, like twirling phones be on. Like I saw somebody, they still got cases for phones.
Yeah, I see that. I'm never like that on my pants.
And then you know how you can have a lock to it. Like if they pull it, it's only gonna go so far.
Like the keys.
Man, but I mean, you can't, like mentally, you got to detach from stuff. You can't just be somebody that's locked in your phone every 24. I mean, if it's your business or your job, that's one thing, but you got to have a mental break away from all that and feeling like you need to communicate it just,
Right. And also, I think when it comes to the relationship portion of it, is that, if you're in a dating or relationship or something like that, it's not to say that you have your phone and the other person is just picking up your phone on GP. I mean, I get like if you getting a number, something, I get that. So I'm not just saying just somebody, you got your phone out and they're just picking up to go randomly through it. There is a privacy thing. However, if you did have my phone,
let me put you on the spot. That sound like you was about to get into some law that's out there or something.
You know what?
Y'all always got a story. Because my girlfriend, this dude took her, but like, let me ask you, like, okay, let's say, for most female, I mean, you just a general question. How long is too long for a female if she dating somebody and you meet somebody, they keep that phone on lock.
Right.
But then after, let's just say a little bit of time, he still got it on. Matter of fact, he started keeping it in his sock.
Well, he's doing that. That's
but I'm just saying, how long is too long before you address it?
Before you address it.
Before you be like, come on, man, what's up?
Now, if you're doing that, hiding your phone and being real, then it's going to make me concerned. But if it's just normal, you just got your phone regularly, I'm not going, when you going to give me your code?
I'm talking about, like, everywhere you go. You eat, shower,
use the bathroom,
everything. Your phone is right next to you. At what point can you be like, Pimp, I don't even want to see your phone?
Right. You ain't got to hide it.
Listen.
I think...
Because everybody got their own threshold. Some people, it can ignore it, and some people going to address it right away.
Well, I could probably ignore it for a minute to see if it's a pattern. And then once you see, like, he is really hiding his phone, like, I am really going to go in there. And then that makes me go, what are you hiding? There should be phone numbers and pictures and stuff, but you must be hiding something. Right? Or somebody stole something from you before.
You remember when we was talking the other day, you say that a girl who something been stolen from them, when they go places, they hold on to their purse.
Yeah.
They don't leave their purse nowhere. John, you know they don't. They be like, a girl don't go nowhere now. Right. And you can't leave your purse with you.
She's like, I'll put in the bedroom. You be like, no, I'm going to keep it with me. Right. Because last time it was in somebody's bedroom. Right. It came up missing.
That 40, the credit cards.
Yeah, but I think it's a choice for people. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying you push on somebody like, you dating for a month and you're like, when you gonna give me the code to your phone? It shouldn't be that. But if you're too protective, then it makes me concerned. Why?
Yeah, because everybody got their thing, and whatever it is, you gotta make people feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. And if they have some like previous issues or whatever going on, it's like somebody who is you have to wear a seatbelt in their car. Sometimes you get in the car, you can want to chill.
Like, I don't wear seatbelts.
But if somebody has passed of a car accident or anything, they might have been jacked or just, you know, they don't want a ticket. You have to wear a seatbelt, so you respect people and where they at.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see what we see what Facebook is saying. Let me see what they say. It's just watching. Nobody say anything. Hey y'all, let me know what y'all think. I mean about having passcodes on the phone, or would you ask your partner for it, or do you think it's necessary, or however? But I want to hear what y'all got to say too. But I do want to propose this question also to Michelle and Sean because they are married. And see what they think, because you find that you hear a lot of couples. I've met a few couples. I say, yeah, we don't have no code. He could have my phone while I go to work. And then you seen some people like, heck, no, ain't nobody gonna have my passcode.
But I'm just saying, before you start asking her and him questions, you just make sure they're in a good place. You know, we don't want that. We don't want that, do we, John?
Right.
Let's make sure everybody's all good.
Place.
I'm just saying.
Always in a good
don't
place.
know that. You gotta wait.
I'm
We're gonna try to gauge this. They might have just came out of counseling or something.
You know what? And I asked that, and that's like, that's why we was in there in the first place.
Joking, but you just kind of, you know, like you ask a married couple, like. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be fun. I think they could come. We're gonna see. We're gonna ask them anyway. So when we come back, we're gonna show you the video of when I went out to their location and interviewed them and stuff, huh?
I was about, you know, black folks. About their social security number. Don't ask them some questions, John. You know.
Right.
So when we come back, we're gonna have Michelle and Sean from Double Dutch Aerobics. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And we're back to the Inspirational Lifestyle with Stacey J and Dre, and our guests are in the building. We have Michelle and Sean Clark from Double Dutch Aerobics.
Yes.
Oh, my fried chicken clap. Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I was telling Dre, well, two things. We were just talking about, we did a little segment called Relationship Goals. And one of the questions was, are you okay with your partner having your lock code? And I said I was going to ask you guys, because you're married, and just get your opinion on it.
Oh, I do
A
all
password?
codes.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
we don't.
Since we was boyfriend and girlfriend, 2 weeks in.
Hello?
Oh yeah.
2 weeks in.
Who brought it up?
It wasn't ever a thing.
It was kind of a natural transition.
Yeah.
Like it was just nothing. Like I'm not hiding anything. So
No,
she
check
just
it out,
had my
because you straight. You know, we ain't gonna let them gang up on you. You know, I'm here. Give me some. Bam!
He was cool with it. He gave me a tease
No,
with
I'm
his
saying
friends.
because
Go ahead.
you said you was cool with it.
I was straight with it. I was straight with it.
Now let me ask this, because I was telling everybody that you guys had a nice little cute love story. So tell that so it can kind of segue into how it was just so natural for you to do it.
Well, our love story was we met at a
So I used to produce. I used to produce movies.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine invited me to this like party she was having, and she was like, you know, Sean, come by, you know, to sell your movie, because we were selling our movies at the time. You know, we in the streets grinding. You know, New York.
Yes.
And Michelle was the bartender at the time.
I was in
and-
acting school at the time.
Right,
Yeah.
and so my partner and I, we had on like the same shirt, and it was the title of the movie. And so Michelle was like, you know, she called me over. She was like, you know, what does that say?
Because you see two grown people with the same shirt on, you're going to be like, well, why are they wearing matching outfits? So I was like, what does the shirt say? And the name of the movie was, it was weird.
What was
And
the name of the movie?
This
This
thing called Love.
ironically.
So he wanted me to buy it.
Two guys.
He wanted me to buy it, and I was like, I don't spend money at work. That's counterproductive. So then I took the DVD, I watched it, and being in acting school, they made the movie with $300.
$300.
It was a really good movie.
Right.
And they said, call us if you like it. So I called him, and then every day after that, we've
We've been
talked
talking
every single day.
since
But
that
the
was-
part about, I'm sorry,
Okay.
but the part about like you guys didn't initially get together. You talked or something,
No,
and then
we were
yeah.
just
We were
friends
just
in the
friends.
beginning.
We were just
In
talking,
fact,
hanging out.
he told me he was interested because I'm fabulous. He told me he was interested. And I was like, I don't know. So what did I say at first? I was like, I don't know, we're just friends.
but that was later on down the line.
No, what
Don't make
is
it
that?
seem like
Right.
you just came around and I was like, oh, gotta have her. No, it wasn't like that. No.
Later
There we go. Give me some.
Oh, let me move over.
It's always funny how there's different stories when you
No,
tell
Sean.
them.
No. Eventually, I was like, oh, okay, this is somebody I could chill.
And then when he told me, I said, no, let's just be friends. And he was like, Michelle, we hang out every day. You spend the night at my house. You're with me 24 hours a day. This is a little more than friendship. And I was like, no, it's not. It's
Not just at my house, in my bed.
Yeah. But
No,
he
it was good. No, it was all good.
we were just friends.
I know.
Oh, God.
And I was like, you're my best
I don't know.
And I kept saying, you're my best friend. And he was like, this is more than friendship. He said, fine, if we're best friends, then you can't spend as much time with me because I'm not going to be able to talk to nobody else.
My new girlfriend is just not going to accept you laying in the bed.
So I started crying because I was like, no, I really love our friendship. And then, you know, when you cry, guys always.
Yeah.
All right,
and
all
so
right.
we started hanging out. Eventually, he got locked up one night. That's the one night I didn't speak to him. And then I was like,
Wait, you got to tell me
it's
why.
my suspended license.
Wait, you making it seem like I
I'm
shot
suspended
it.
license.
Okay.
Let me just
Suspended
I
license.
just got a question.
Okay.
Let's just back up.
Okay, we'll back up.
Just one question.
Okay.
You got locked up.
Yeah.
You got locked up.
She made it seem like I was in a shootout or something.
That's what I said. That's the story in the story.
Right. But I suspended license.
Wait a minute. Did you write him for that one night?
No, I was very scared. That's when I realized I was
But wait,
bored.
let me tell you what I did though. I took advantage of it. I did. So we were supposed to go bowling that night. It was like 20 of our friends. We were supposed to go bowling that night.
Right.
I got arrested that night, and I had to stay in the bookings the whole night.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? But I could have called her, but I didn't on purpose.
Right.
Because I was like, you are going to miss me.
Right.
I'm going to make you miss me. And so that whole night, she was like trying to contact my mother,
I was trying to
my
contact
friends.
everybody. I was
and
so
I was
scared.
like, nope, I'm not going to call. I'm just sit here and just...
I cried. And I was like, I must like him because this is a bit much. Like, if he's a guy friend, why am I going crazy?
Yeah.
Right.
And then when I came out, when I got bailed,
After that, I spent the night again, and then
Yeah.
we became a couple.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool too when you friends enough where you can laugh with each other and at each other.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because you growing. We could talk about the Double Dutch and that's a business and y'all business partners, but the
Yes.
relationship part is y'all still all laughs.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know, I gotta keep it in order. I got to keep her in
You know
order.
what? You know what?
Look, now that I'm going to stay out of that one.
Yes, it is work for the most part.
But you know what? I'm just saying we do have a lot of fun and we be hanging out and
Yes,
stuff.
gotta
so,
have
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I mean, that's very important for me, especially in a relationship. I think the key to a relationship is you have to like and love the person that you're with.
Yeah.
And so with Michelle and I, we have that a lot.
That's my
Like
home,
we
right.
love each other a lot. We
Yeah.
like each other a lot.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Right. It was so awesome when you met you guys and then having a business together. You know, because sometimes that's hard to work, live, be married and all that at the same, because you're together a lot, because you do everything together.
Everything.
And so to see you guys do your business together like you do, what are some of the tips for other couples that might want to do a business together to keep you guys from getting at each other's throat? Or I know you do, but to not, just be like, we can't do business together. We're just going to do husband and wife thing.
You mean how do we separate it?
Right,
Or-
separate the two and work together.
We kind of don't. I think everything is kind of meshed together. All right, so here's the thing. Michelle and I have one thing in common. I mean, amongst many, right? That we love being around each other all the time. We have that. Like, so when we first started our company, we moved from New York to Atlanta, and I had my own business. And when we moved out here, it was kind of slow out here, starting a business because the New York market and the Atlanta market is totally different.
You can hustle in New York.
So I was traveling back. You know how everybody does. Traveling, working at home, bringing New York money from New York to Atlanta, and then
I was losing it.
I found that we had more problems when we were separated because the frustration of us not being together it was just like. Okay.
Or we argued a little more. It was just a little more. And so when we spend more time together, it's just better.
Yeah.
Like it just
because
works.
the thing is we love what we're doing. We're having a good time.
Right.
You know?
So let's break up the business into layers.
All right.
How does decision making when it comes to, let's just say, who does the events, who makes sure who's on time, who tell us the layers of the business, some of the background.
So,
okay.
On time stuff, we debate about that every day. He says he's gonna get a separate car for me because Sean likes to just make it. Like we just made it. I want to go to the bathroom. I want to,
Sean
look in the mirror.
Sean is always on time, though.
No,
Sean
sometimes
is
he's
always on time.
just making it. It's not. I don't want to be like yes. I want to get there and breathe.
Right.
So we always, today I want to leave earlier than that's always a thing. So I feel like I'm the person that makes us leave a little earlier. I'm the safety net.
I think for me, like, for me, it's more about the branding. I think I do more of that. Like, so all the videos you see,
That's all him.
Designing all the flyers.
And I do all the schools.
Right.
So my part is I call all the schools every day. So like I call all the schools, I book all this. We do after schools every day. So that's my department. However, it was his decision to do the ropes, to produce the ropes that we produce. He just got us on Amazon. We just got on Amazon yesterday.
Right.
So he does the jails, was his idea.
Ropes while you talking about
Oh, yes.
You know, these are little
Those ones we
dusty.
use.
We kind of use these.
That ain't no
but,
gift, is it?
No.
you know, we were trying to we forgot to bring the new ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm being totally honest.
Yeah.
So these are the ropes. And then,
they're
of course, on the
perfect.
tips, they have Double Dutch Aerobics. But they're called the perfect Double Dutch ropes because they really are perfect.
Okay.
So Michelle and I, we taught probably over 100,000 people how to jump Double Dutch.
Yeah.
And so when we get a rope, we know a good rope in seconds.
Right.
And I'm from Brooklyn, so I did street style jumping with the wire every day. And I did professional style jumping because I was on a team.
Right.
So I know the perfect in between.
Okay.
So
Let me ask you, who was the one that, were you both doing Double Dutch when you met, or who had it first and joined in?
Michelle.
He didn't know Double Dutch at
At
all.
all, yeah.
So when I started, I kept
played
telling
football.
him, I had this idea in my head of Double Dutch Aerobics. I kept telling him, he said, oh, that's cool. And I had an event at the YMCA, and I was working with one of my former teammates. And I told him, like, no, I'm really good. But everyone says they're really good, right?
Yeah, right.
So then he saw what I could really do. He was like, oh my God, like, you were teaching people,
Seconds.
like, I've never seen that before.
You got
So he was like, you have to start the class.
Yeah.
So I started the class with a teammate. That next week, I started the class with the teammate, but she couldn't commit. And he said, Michelle, teach me everything. And then I told him
Because eventually
everything.
I was supposed to work my way in because I still had my company.
Yeah.
And I was just going to help on the back end until, things started rolling. But then, her teammate was like,
You know, she was in and out. It wasn't her.
But it was
committed.
like, no, it's no problem or anything.
Right.
But, she had to, there's life.
Right, yeah.
No, that's good too. And then from 2 points, when you were a hustler,
Right.
you saw it as if somebody can sell you and you believe in what they doing. I mean, the relationship side, you seemed like it was good, but you still believed in what she was doing,
Right.
And you jumped in on it. But Michelle, what's your signature move out there? Because everybody got their move.
Look, I told him everything that you guys do, and he's like, they do all that. Can they fry chicken and jump out?
Chicken with vegans.
I do vegan fried chicken though.
Yeah, vegan fried chicken.
But I say our signature move is Sean Michelle.
It's called the Sean Michelle.
Yeah, it's called Sean Michelle. And we did that on purpose, specifically designed it so that when we're on tour, because we go on tour, we actually do prisons as well. And that was Sean. Sean wanted to do all the prisons. That was his department. And so we teach the Sean Michelle, so people could remember our names everywhere we go.
Smart.
And it's just fun because it's like that's something that became our thing. So if like you've taken a class and you meet someone that's taken a class in Memphis, you're like, oh, you took the Sean. Oh,
Right,
I
yeah.
know the Sean. So it'll be like that thing that
Y'all should
connects
make a
you.
dance. The Sean Michelle.
I know, right?
And
But she is a world champion in speed.
Yeah, so speed jumping is my thing. Like
She
that's
jumps
what I
extremely
love
fast.
to do.
Extremely
Still
fast.
love to do it. So
That's
speed jumping is
awesome.
my thing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm gonna bring Sanaya and let her jump. She's on cheerleading. She did track.
Oh,
so
then
she,
we'll get you rocking.
We work with a number of
2.2
cheerleaders because
seconds.
they know how to do all the flips and stuff. So we teach them that in the ropes in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh,
real quick.
you could be a double Dutch
Yeah,
person.
It's
definitely.
super quick.
Yeah, I had fun.
go
I had
ahead.
fun. I had fun taking a class, and like I said, I had the video where, and sometimes you just think it's jumping rope, but I told them about the jumping jacks, about the push-ups and the kicks you had me doing. It was like this kick.
Yeah.
It was like, wait a minute, I need coordination. I'm used to what is mumble and doing that stuff and coming around, but it's amazing how when we did the jumping jacks, I was like, you sure my hands not gonna hit the rope? And doing all those different things, and I was saying about burning the number of calories that you do, because I get on the treadmill, I ain't hit 100, you know what I mean? But it's like you do all that walking and you're not really burning, and you want to feel like you've done something.
Right.
Yes.
So taking the class, you say burns like up to
500 to 700 calories in
Yes.
each class. And about what you said, so people often ask, how's the class from no experience necessary to like I've been jumping all my life? And part of the reason is that people who've been jumping all their life usually do street style jumping.
Right.
So when I teach someone that has to do street style jumping, that's used to doing street style jumping, and someone that's never jumped before, they're on the same level because I have to break a habit with my street style jumpers.
Right.
And my new jumpers are just like, oh, okay,
Just
well,
tell me
jumping
what to do.
jacks.
Yeah.
They're not going to ask me if the rope because they're like, oh, I
Right.
just do jumping jacks.
You like, I just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I to break the habit of my experienced people, and my new people are just listening.
It's like
blindly.
trying to take a street ball and put them in the NBA. Like, look, that's carrying, okay?
Yeah.
I know you can't do that. You can't hold the ball for 30 seconds. Yeah.
But you know, outside of the jump roping, what are some other things that you guys you got any other business ventures, or you still doing any editing or any movies?
No. Eventually, that's ultimately what I want to do. I want to do film and music because that's what I love to do. But I love Double Dutch Aerobics.
He loves people.
I love teaching people. I love helping people to break through because we get a lot of can'ts. No, I can't do it, and we're there pushing them through. But we're gonna start. So we did a web series. We've been doing a web series like off and on for like 5 years. And in October we're gonna start shooting again. So that's some of the things we're gonna start doing. But this time it's a little different now because my wife is
We're pregnant. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, girl. Yes, she is.
I'm a little puppy.
But still family.
Nice work.
So I
made that happen, Dre. I made that.
I want to see what some people from Facebook say because sometimes we neglect them.
And we found out it's a boy. Yes.
All right.
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
We found out yesterday.
What sport he gonna
Hey
play?
guys.
I don't know. I'm a football player, so maybe we gonna go to football.
Jets or Giants?
Giants.
Dare
you ask that question?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Oh, both of you are from Chicago.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so this is really cool. I know that I was saying 2 years ago we did something, but I've been, trying to get you guys, but you guys have been so busy. You've been on Fox News, you've been in Essence, and I'm like, look at them. It's good to see. Even then you were doing it, but just to see the progress. And I saw that you got in the, I love that school.
Ron Clark Academy.
I love that teacher.
You just rocked out with
I wanted to
Tuesday.
do something there. What did I hit them about? Interview him. But his schedule, the schedule was really...
And even noticing accomplishments when you have a business, because there's no one to give you a
pat on the back.
There's no one. Is that 2 years ago when we moved here, we literally knocked on Ron Clark Academy's door and Lovett School. We really wanted to get in, but those are top schools in Atlanta. And now we just came from Lovett School today. We work there, and we work at Ron Clark Academy. And it's just funny because at first it was just Lovett almost slammed the door in our face.
They kind of laughed at us.
Yeah, they're okay, right. And then they called us, which was even more oh my God.
Right.
So it's
play it off help you.
We might be available.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe.
Let us track.
I don't know.
Let us track our schedule.
And that's awesome because when you talk about these schools, I picked up on that. You say you really do it in the different schools, and Sanaya they have a list of after school programs. The good thing is you have to make yourself available to get them an extra choice, and then it's fun.
Right.
If you get some girls, it's like they can do. I'm big on telling her stay off the phone, read a book or whatever, but you want to get them something fun and productive. And then, you could think of sportsmanship, but you just think of the way they could just hang out together. And it's something bonding where it's away from the books, it's away from TV and anything, and they just being girls.
Right. And it puts fitness into it too. For some kids that playing the video games all the time and sitting on the couch, this is something fun and, like you say, challenging, because when you go in and that rope catch you be like, wait, no, let me do another. And then you be like, okay, wait, and then you get it, and then you go again, and you just want to keep going until you're in there for at least,
And before we go, we want to move this table back because Stacey wants.
What?
Get you in there. Get you in the room.
She gets down in the rope. She don't play.
She gets it in. Yeah, she does.
She don't play.
She told me.
I was like, okay.
She told me she jumped in there. She did a split and came up.
I did. You know what?
You know how James Brown used to go up.
I did not say that, but I did
come close to
but
it.
She had
threw a cape over it.
But that's the same thing she was saying. I knew street jumping and all that, and then she was like, "Do this." And at first, you think about my hands, but it's like for me, I'm like, I'm gonna do this. And so when you get caught, it's like jump, kick, something, and get out without the rope stopping.
Right. Did she top her hair before she got in there? Did she top her hair before she got in there?
No, she always smooth.
She was good to go.
At the end. Shut up! I put it on at the end. You gotta keep it. You gotta be able to work out with your head done.
Yes.
So I'll do it, as long as I got the scarf.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
After or before. Yeah. So you guys, what else you have coming up? I know you're in schools, and if people want you to get involved in their schools, or even start, because I'm a creative person. So when I heard this, it was just like, that's why I wanted to interview you guys, because I see you doing so much, and I didn't know Double Dutch was a sport like back then when you said you were in it. I guess in school it's like we have that.
Yes.
So do they do Double Dutch competitions?
They do Double Dutch competitions. So it's a world. It's in South Carolina or Savannah usually every year. Last year it was in New York. It's amazing.
I feel like it's gotten bigger now.
Yes.
If you look online, it's all over the world.
And the TV
France,
show
China,
did.
Really?
They did the TV show on Lifetime. My former teammate was on it as well. They just showed the competition, how it works, the teams that were involved. What was the name of it? Jump In on Lifetime.
I think that's the movie.
The movie, yes.
Yeah, that was the movie.
It's reminding me of kind of like, how
like dance offs.
well, it's just how things just they stand the test of time, and then like cheerleading or whatever. They stand the test of time, and then they just become a little bit more a part of the everyday routine and stuff, and it can happen just like chess or anything. It's a sport,
right? Yeah,
you could do it's the girls, and some guys get out there whatever, but it's something that just becomes a part of a kid's routine,
right?
And again, they got that because y'all did it growing up and it was fun. It's good that it's out there. It's doing more than just a sport.
And what we love is that so we work with a lot of kids that at first go, oh no, I can't, very scared and intimidated, and then once they experience it, they're hooked just like we were. So it's just giving them the exposure or the opportunity.
Right.
Once you give them that first touch, it's just like they're in. You
They're
just have
hooked.
to give them that
They're
first touch, because at first they're like, no.
And you see somebody's confidence change, like
you feel good.
Yeah.
Like think about those
Kids and adults.
Step Up
Kids and
or
adults.
even the singing movie and the competitions and things like that. You're looking for the creativity and the aesthetics of how you jump. It's like, I did not know you could do all that dancing in the rope and stuff. But now let me ask you, do you still jump pregnant?
Yes, I'm gonna jump till it's time.
We just taught class today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did the doctor say that was okay?
Yeah. Well, the first trimester I was supposed to
Relax.
slow down.
But I don't know what relax is for Michelle.
But
She
to me,
can't-
that's
she
such
can't
a scary diagnosis. Because what does relax mean? To me, it could be different to him. It's
Yeah.
like such. So for myself, I kept it a little
Calmer.
calmer, but I still
No,
jumped.
she didn't.
Yes, I did.
Because you jumped for like 3 hours.
I went to a
in
jumping
New York.
event and I
Yeah, you
couldn't
jumped for like
help
3 hours.
myself.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
You jump for like 3 hours?
3 hours.
Straight. Like I hurt my foot and everything, but I couldn't stop.
Is it just hard for you just because you just used to being in the middle of it?
Well, because I'm so used to teaching, I was at an event where I wasn't the teacher. So I was like, oh my God, I'm not the teacher. I don't have to you know what I mean, command. Like I get to be a participant. So I was a participant, and then it was fun. I had it was amazing.
Well, you know what? You just made me remember something. This is how addictive Double Dutch is. We were at an event. Remember, I had on heels, everything.
Oh, yeah, when we did that event.
Yeah.
And I saw them, I was like, oh, I'm jumping. I mean, it just got addictive. I had on heels. I had the Lisa Ray Septo Award or something like that. And I saw them, and I was like, and that's different to have a Double Dutch.
That happens.
Opportunity happened at a party or it was a screening.
Yep.
So I kicked off them shoes,
Yep.
and I was like, I'm about to jump.
And that's just a segue. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Let's just segue into we do everything. Anywhere that there is space, we do an event. We just did Essence Festival. That was phenomenal.
Incredible.
So anywhere you want to hire us, just go to doubledutchaerobics.com. If you forget that,
Birthday
Google
parties.
Double Dutch Aerobics.
Yeah, we do birthday parties. We do a lot of adult birthday parties.
So, so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm that's what I'm saying. I always talk about tapping into your inner kid sometimes. Because as adults, you will have bills, you got kids, you got everything else. So you become real serious and, this and that. But then, we're really silly, especially him. And
she said more you than me.
no, we're both silly, but he's funny. He's more funny and stuff, and he takes bugs and chases us and all that stuff. But it's important to tap into that because I think that's what help keeps you young.
It does.
It keeps you youthful. So I guarantee you, if you were at a New Year's Eve party, I don't care if you dressed up, women gonna be doing this. I don't know how men react. How do men react? Do they jump?
Yeah, men jump in the ropes. It's
do they just single?
No, the funny thing is, hold on.
single.
The funny thing is, men learn a lot faster. So what? Men get in the rope and just all you got to do is tell a guy to just get in the rope, do this, and we go.
And
we don't ask any. Yeah, we don't ask any questions.
Men learn in about
Look,
30 seconds.
I'm not-
Women take the most a minute. Because women go, wait, could I?
Yeah,
and men just go,
guys don't do that. Guys are like, tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
But it's like that with most stuff. Men just seem like we wired a little differently where it don't take long.
We're just better at everything.
I don't agree with that and stuff because
I don't think anybody agrees with that.
When you start jumping, men look a little awkward jumping. These women, we kind of
no, we
y'all got jumping.
That's good though. That's good.
I mean, the guy who works with us is a 36-time world champion.
Yes.
Oh, really?
So
he's one of our certified teachers. Because we certify teachers all over the world.
Right, and he's no joke.
All right.
That's good. How, before we wrap it up, how far will you guys travel to, teach?
Anyway, we're setting up. So we did a national tour. We
yeah.
did a national tour this year. We did 13 cities.
Oh.
Next year we do an international.
Oh.
So I think the first spot I was just looking up, up like Dubai and
all right, go jump with the rich.
Johannesburg, we trying to like jump out of the country.
That's
now.
good.
But the furthest
awesome.
we've gone is LA. We did Victorville Prison there, and we did a class. Yeah.
And actually, we're
How
going.
was that in the joint?
Right.
Oh.
Men and women in prison.
Well, we did a juvenile facility here. It was mostly boys that were here. And
jump.
The boys
the
are
boys
rocking.
jumped.
Oh,
The
we had
boys
the
were
boys and the COs
jumping together.
jumping together. That's what Double Dutch does.
Yes.
Like
It
people
brings
get
people together.
excited.
Trey, you should do it. Trey, you should go to the next class.
No, but you know what the problem is?
Tonight we're
The
gonna
issue
bring
is that when we have, so this generation doesn't see it as a female thing because they don't have a concept of it in the jail. So
They don't know anything
they
about
don't know anything.
Double
So
Dutch, especially out here.
their first introduction to it is a man and a woman. So then they see him doing push-ups and stuff, and then they're like, oh, then they saw me jumping speed, and they was like, I want to do that. So in the Metro,
so we
they
actually came there for the girls,
Right.
but the guys took over.
they loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They loved it. So, but Victorville was a women's prison. We did Danbury's. We went to Chicago. We did a prison in Chicago.
MCC. We did MCC Chicago.
We did MCC Chicago. That was
Right downtown.
Right downtown. That was good. That was a women. That was women.
That was a little rough. MCC was a little rough.
And not the first. They start off like, "What are you doing here?" And then
we
5
had them
minutes
laughing,
in, they're like,
high-fiving. Because Double Dutch is good for everyone.
Everybody.
That's why I want to try to get this everywhere in the world because it's good for everyone.
Right.
Yeah.
And
You
you
know?
certify, you said. So
And you know
Yeah.
that.
if you're interested, doing that, even
Yes, for
part-time
Atlanta.
or
Yes.
something like that, after school activities, that's something that you can do. But I definitely love it. And I know I've been, procrastinating getting in, but I just want it to be a little more often. Like I would come at least 2 to 3 times a week because he got me a membership at LA Fitness and I don't really go. And so he said he's going to cancel me. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to go.
Is that it?
What?
Is that why you don't go? No. Can I address that?
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
So what happens is...
You ain't got to tell all
I want them to see us
that.
talking.
No, it's cool.
Well, go ahead, tell him.
Well, no, it's luckily that it's other entrepreneurs out there like nail shops and hair salons because we ride down there together. But we usually separate at the door because she go to the nails, hair, toes, the back wax sometimes.
I only happened once.
We get it waxed, but but she got the membership in case she want to come in and get a smoothie or something, or see what I'm doing, Hang out with your boy.
I do come. I just come.
Pick
I don't
me up.
come. I don't do that.
But you met Miss Lee?
I did Miss Lee. I like her. She can make good smoothies too. What I'm saying is that I like fun activities. So if it's something like when I was trying to find a Zumba there, and then the timing was like, because he goes on his lunch every day.
Right.
It worked, and sometimes I'll go with them, and then sometimes we'll go, other times. But my point is, I like fun. Because if I go, I'm gonna get on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of
He's
people,
like, you gonna work on this? And I'm like, okay, I guess.
a lot of people that are in our class don't work out
Right.
at all until they come to our class.
And then they're like, this is fun. Last class we got a new member and she said, oh my goodness, I haven't worked out in years, but wait a minute, I had fun.
Yep,
So it was exciting for her because it's like a trick. It's like when you were a kid, you have muscles in your legs. You ain't know why. You're just like, oh, I don't know, I got muscles. And so that's what our class is bringing back. So it's fun. Not only is it fun, but it's girlfriend time. It's, as women, we're super busy.
Right.
So to have an activity that's exercise and fun and girlfriend time, it's like, okay, at least we're checking off more than one thing on the list.
And it's cool because we have couples that are members too. So it's cool to kind of like hang out with your other half and work out with them.
And you know what's good is that when NFL season, But
it's on Saturday.
But even I had to place it in my head, and I was thinking to myself, it was similar to somebody like walking the steps, but doing a little faster from a car. You know the step machine?
Yeah.
Oh, that
But
step machine is no joke.
Yeah.
But before we wrap it up, you want to tell us about your week, Miss Inspirational Stacey Lifestyle J.
Well, okay.
She got her hair done today.
I did get my hair done and stuff like that.
That's why,
I had been under the weather a little bit, and so I was feeling like, you know how you just don't feel girly, you don't feel cute, and then it's like, I'm putting on some makeup today, I'm getting my hair done and stuff, so yes, I did, and you know, it didn't help that he sent me these pictures, these puppies talking about my hair look like these wet puppies. I was like,
It's horrible.
isn't that horrible? Isn't that horrible? I just
It
need
was
somebody
rough.
to-
It had got rough.
You know what? It was not like
It got
that.
Well, no,
rough.
I felt that way. I just got my hair braided, and before that, I was like, Sean, I can't look at myself. I look.
I was
crazy.
like, I don't
I'm
have
like,
to
look,
be like
listen,
this.
I can't deal with this anymore. You got to do something because you're stressing me out.
I was like, I
You're
can't.
stressing me
That's how
out.
you
She's
do
like,
it.
oh my God, I'm ugly. Sean,
right.
Sean, am I ugly?
No, if I'm gonna show you the pictures.
Michelle,
showing
remember
you
the color
pictures.
purple? Remember Sealy?
You know what?
This morning it was like, ain't nothing you do gonna turn out right.
You know what? That's so mean.
You do right, but that hair was on the side of the head.
You know what? Anyway, I had
I was about to go buy a wig. I was about to
I had a great week, and then I have the Live 365 Empowerment Network, so I do want to find a way to, bring that together too, because it's a women's, we invite men, but some of the women
That's
come
okay,
together.
no.
So it's
It's
a
okay,
women
I get it.
empowerment group,
Yes.
and I'm always posting different things to find out what they need, and I know there's a lot of me's that don't like to work out, so this, another option. So we're gonna do something together. I'm gonna be an instructor or something I'm gonna do. But yeah, I had a great week. What about you?
I had a good week. School, work. School is tough, but I'm pushing through it every day. But outside of that, life is cool. It's cool when you in a steady place mentally, and you just steady. When you on cruise control and you just like you steady and everything. It has been great. That's why it was good when I was listening to y'all and the business, and y'all had a lot of good positive energy. And it's good when you find a passion. And not only do you believe in a product, but you got your best friend, and you feel the energy, because a lot of times it's a Stacey J Inspirational, and you got the business side of it, but then also you meet good people, and you feel that good energy, and y'all smiling and. And I believe you when you say your story,
You know what?
Because I go through that.
Okay, so I know we were there. So we want to tell everybody how to get in touch with you, your website, social media, all that kind of stuff.
So our website is doubledutchaerobics.com. Our Instagram is Double Dutch Aerobics. Our email address is doubledutchaerobics@gmail.com.
There you go.
And if you forget everything, always Google Double Dutch Aerobics.
That's good.
Oh, look at
That's
y'all got
good.
y'all little thing together.
Yes.
It's true.
You about to
It's
sing to me? Come on, Stacey. Wait a minute.
No.
Let's put on.
No.
All right, look, I'm gonna count to 3.
No, I'm not
Just
singing.
and just a little bit.
No, I don't sing.
You freestyle.
Well, next time I'm gonna write it down so I can have it right.
All right.
You want to give them your information? What you got going on? I mean,
Besides school and work, I got, she just wrote a song. It's called "In Daddy's Pockets Every Day."
you know what? Yeah.
You're gonna hear it on the radio soon. She always got something going on, but
Well, I'm gonna bring Dre to the class, and
Yeah.
maybe we get him to watch first.
I'm gonna watch y'all.
We're gonna get him to watch first, then we're gonna get him to ease into the jumping and stuff like that.
And no one ever just wants to watch.
You're not going to watch long.
Yeah.
I guarantee.
Because you're going to want to get it, so you know you got to
And we
take
gonna
the
film it,
class.
okay?
You're going to be like, no, you're supposed to do it this way.
Yeah.
Gerard, you see me jumping rope?
I don't see it, bro.
You
Well,
watch
I'ma
your
come
story,
out
you
there.
like it.
Watch.
I'ma come
Just
out
come,
there.
watch.
You know what?
What?
I'll bring you some Gatorade.
You know what? So you give
You
yourself-
competitive, you gonna jump.
Yeah,
you
gonna want
you
to.
100%. Happens
You're
all
going
the
to be like,
time.
can I try?
Yep.
Come on, join the
And
class.
then you get good at it. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
You know what?
Tonight and me and you can.
It'll be if I ever, because I like what y'all doing. I do.
You gonna support?
But
You will support.
no, but if I ever came out there, it'd be one of them things like like somebody like come in the room and they be like, everybody phones in these bags right here. Everyone put their phones up, no pictures.
Nobody.
And you know him, get out the room, and then it's like,
You know what?
I'm telling you.
You want to give your social media and all that good stuff?
Man, I forgot. Andre Merrill on Facebook. Mr. Dre 615 on Twitter. Mr. Dre 615 on Instagram. You know.
That's how you find them. I am the real Stacey J on all social media. Oh, I did fail to mention women. Are you looking for a women organization that we cover everything? Finance, spirituality, professional, personal, all that type of stuff we try to address because we all know how it is to go through something. So if you're looking for a network to be a part of, go to Facebook to the Live 365 Empowerment Network and we'll be good, welcome to have you over and be a part of our community, be a part of positive people, positive women that are doing positive things. So we will see you next week. I'm not sure who my guest is, but I always have somebody great on the show. Mm-hmm. So until next week, me and Dre say peace.
All right.
The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop.
I still get
you. Reggae, EDM, indie, old school.
Check it.
And sports talk.
Right here.
WorldStarHitRadio.com.